All right, we've broken down 7 reasons why HSAs are going to be beneficial to you and your money journey. Our Q&A today is going to demonstrate the one time you don't want an HSA. Here's a question from a subscriber. I can only really max out one of them with my current finances. He's talking about his Roth IRA versus his HSA. And I wanted to know which one I should focus on. My work HSA seems to give more in a sense of returns and benefits, but what if I end up leaving my job in a few years? Is it still worth it? And with my Roth IRA, I just max it out each year. Should I keep doing that? This is a great question about what stage you're at in the money journey and how you should be applying your income as it comes to your long-term goals and your retirement plan, your savings accounts. So if you're in a situation where you're at stage 2, now with stage 1, we talk about how you need to be taking care of your 4 wheels. Those are things like housing, transportation, utilities, and so you're gonna take care of food, all 4 of those foundational things that keep you moving forward on your journey. And then the second stage, we are talking about building up some of those reserves, the emergency fund, taking down that high interest debt. If you're moving from stage 2 and you're in a place where you're looking for more fuel in the tank, you're looking to fine tune your engine to be able to move farther. And what I mean by that is you're looking at some of these tools like an HSA, you're looking at a Roth IRA for retirement. If you have kids, you're looking for a 529 plan for their college savings. Some of these ways that you can not just be throwing money at the market and hope that you have more later, but you can be getting the tax advantages. You can be getting some of these specialized accounts that are going to provide you added benefits, not just now, but off in the future, especially when you go to use the money that you put in these accounts. And so this is the stage that I hope this question asker is in. And if I were in a coaching session with them, I'd really unpack what stage they're in. I look at their relationship to debt, and I look at their emergency reserves. Do they have 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund built up? Do they really have a lot of their high interest debt paid down? And are they only focusing on maybe a mortgage they have for their house at a good rate that they need to then let that ride, continue paying the payments on their mortgage, and then now take excess cash flow that they have after taking care of all their categories and building up on this pyramid? If they're at stage 3, then yes, I think that maxing out an HSA is going to be very beneficial, especially because you're already maxing out your Roth. Now, a Roth IRA, you can only put so much money in depending on your income. So let's look at this individual's income and let's assume that they're making $100,000. Well, in 10 years, if they're in a position where they're gonna 2, 3, 4, 5x their income, which is possible, and that's what we're really working towards. That's what we want for people, to work hard and to reap the benefits of that. So if they're gonna, let's say, 5x their income, all of a sudden they're not gonna be able to apply the funds to their Roth IRA because they're gonna be outside of the income limits for a Roth IRA. So at that point, an HSA is gonna be their only option among some others. But as far as between Roth IRA and an HSA, in the short run, max out your Roth IRA and use an HSA as an additional way of putting funds away. Now, if this individual, now hypothetically, let's say they have low medical expenses and their employer is offering a high deductible health plan with an HSA with an upfront contribution. So if they could have a high deductible health plan, and if they at least put, let's say, $1,000 in, then the employer is going to match that first $1,000 they put in an HSA. That is an example where they're going to need to go ahead and get that money. This is 100% return on that first $1,000. They don't expect to be going to the doctor every other week. They're going to have relatively low medical expenses, hopefully, and they expect to be able to get that $1,000 match right up front. So a lot of employers have things like that, and that's something that you're going to want to look at to really start your HSA journey. And so consider all those options. I don't think that you're going to need to forsake a Roth IRA to only max out a HSA. You can do both. And if you are able to get any sort of contribution from your employer, the HSA is going to be that much more appealing. And so with all these variables in mind, the bottom line is that you have options. You're in stage 3 where you've eliminated that high interest debt, and now you're really looking to not just have your car continue moving forward, but you're trying to fine tune that engine. You're going to increase momentum on your money journey to get that much quicker to your goals and beyond. So if you find yourself at any one of those stages, maybe you're just starting out, maybe you're looking for ways to tackle that mountain of debt, maybe you're looking at the debt is in the rear view mirror, and now you're looking at ways that you can increase momentum towards your goals and beyond. These are the different stages where we address directly through either coaching sessions or this content what your plan is to maximize on your momentum in your money journey.